What is up, guys? Johnny B here again today, and I'm bringing you another video on another car that's gonna be, I guess, another daily, just because we've had one before on the channel, and obviously you guys can kind of see it right there. The reason I bought this car was I got it extremely cheap. I didn't even go see it. It was literally sight unseen. I had never even looked at it. I just saw it was coming out and it was going for cheap. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna send it. I'm just gonna go ahead and put bid. And if I get the car and the engine's blown or something, like, oh well. Learning experience, but I'm sure I can still get some money out of it, you know, make the money back. So this is a 2016 Ford Fiesta ST, 50,000 miles. It doesn't have the Caros, unfortunately, but it does have like the new upgraded GPS system, so that's kind of cool. So I got it for about 1,500 bucks, like with buyer fee and everything, like almost like delivered here. I think it was like 16 delivered here. The reason why I got it was because it was crashed in the front, as you can see. It wasn't too big of a deal. I think the frame was touching one of the pulleys, so it sounded like the engine was blown. Pull the frame piece apart and the engine turns right up, so no issues there. I have the fender and the front bumper from the Fiesta ST build that we've been doing, the silver one, which is my brother's. We put a whole M Sport body kit on that one, so we have extra pieces laying around. All I have to really buy is the hood and the headlights and maybe the core support, I think it is. But I even have the original crash bar that goes right in the front because we swapped it out for one that can fit the bigger intercooler. The door saved. The mirror broke, the little window right there broke, and then it kind of like damaged a little bit of the A-pillar, so I'm gonna have to paint that. So I'll see what I'll do there to repair that. Obviously, fender's missing, the wheel right here. It's actually got brand new Pirellis on it, so the tires have just been swapped over. Wheel survived. Only thing that got bent here is the inner tire rod. So you see how it's bent right there? That's supposed to be straight, so that's why the wheel's kind of turning when it shouldn't be, because right now the steering wheel's straight. Obviously, hood got destroyed. A little bit of the frame got hit here right at the tip. Nothing really too bad. It probably got damaged a little bit inwards, but everything else on the frame is perfectly fine. The strut tower is all good, so none of that stuff got really damaged. Just the tip, and then obviously the crash bar. I have one, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. It's got the core support destroyed, so I'm gonna need to buy one of those. This side is good, so like the fender is good on this side, tires good, everything's lining up. Even the frame rail on this side didn't really get damaged because the crash bar just kind of ripped off. The windshield did break. I don't know from what, but there's like a big shatter right there. A-pillar's good on this side. Door, mirrors here, it's a little loose, and the mirror is actually cracked, so maybe I could save this. Maybe it just needs a tightening and then replace this glass here. Doors are fine, side skirts are fine, roof is fine, wing, rear tires are all good. Rear bumper, rear side of the car is actually pretty good. It's got upgraded exhaust as well. It looks like it was tuned before, and it's a local Arizona ST. It's got wing risers, which kind of ghetto, but they're already there. I don't feel like taking them off, so I'll probably leave those. So just fender, hood, bumper need to be painted. Obviously the mirror cap, if I can get the mirror cap for that car, for this side, it will be good. Yeah, so just the driver airbag, that one's fine, and no curtain airbags. It's got the base ST seats, but it does have the navigation. You can see it saying Ford right now. And obviously 6-speed manual. Got the nice little ST logo. It's got the intercooler back here. It hooks up right there, and then on this side the hose actually ripped off from whatever happened, but the intercooler did survive, and looks like the condenser and radiator survived as well. The battery's dead, so that's why I have a booster pack on there. This pulley right here, you see right there, you can just see the pulley is completely missing. It's literally only got the bearing. It's missing the whole area where the belt goes, and obviously the belt got destroyed. So I just got to go ahead and replace this part of the frame, or the frame tip, I guess you can say, the only part that really got damaged, but everything else seems to be good. And it's got a turbo smart blow-off valve there, so that'll be cool. And a cob intake, you can kind of see it right there, cob intake, and then you can see it back here too. So it's got, you know, little mods here and there. Brunt of the damage is right here, so if we can get that situated, get all that straightened out, make sure the tire's straight, replace all the parts that we know we can replace, including that mirror, which, funny enough, the mirror actually survived. Look at that. It didn't shatter on this side, but it shattered on the other side, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. That's what it looks like, and what I'm gonna be working on today is taking all this apart getting that wheel straight. Probably heat up that inner tie rod so we can get that straightened back out so I can drive the car. I did already start it. That was one of my biggest fears, that the starting was going to be an issue, but this frame was touching this bottom pulley down here. You can see it now. It was touching that, obviously broke the pulley, and then the car sounds kind of funny because it's like not running on one pulley. And this is part of the crash bar right here, so you can see where this got a little bit bent up. So if we can figure out how to get that good as new, we will be golden. Luckily, it didn't mess with the suspension because the strut is back here, so no issue with the suspension. Just a little bit of the tip got damaged. And when I first got it, I was able to turn it on, drove it in. Obviously, it's a little bit hard with the wheel being crooked, but it turned on. Then as soon as I separated that, wasn't making any weird noises. Car actually turned on. So yeah, I'll turn it on for you guys so you guys can hear it. So here we are, 51,000 miles. I have the key in my pocket, and the push start is right here. Clutch in. And I believe with the accident, the exhaust kind of like popped off. So that's why the exhaust is loud. But yeah, it turns on, so that's good. So yesterday, I went ahead and took the Fiesta ST apart, figured out everything that I needed, kind of give myself an idea of what I can get, you know, off of a base model SE Fiesta. Like the hood, the headlights, maybe even the core support. I might have to look into that. If I see one in person, I can tell if it's gonna fit or not. So here is the first Fiesta we're gonna be looking at. Trying to get some front end parts. Let's squeeze through these cars and see what we got here. Headlight is not the correct one. I think they're the same, but these are like not chrome housing. Those are really nasty. Might just buy those new. What else we got? There is an AC line we need. This one is chopped on mine. The hood is dented on this one, so you can see it right there. I don't like the hood. So not much. Let's go check another Ford Fiesta that they have, or another couple, but they're like on the other side of the lot. It's like a scavenger hunt out here trying to find this Fiesta. Wait a second. What is that? It's not a hatchback one, but I believe the front ends are the same. Just like the other one. Yep, Fiesta. Let's see if it has anything in the front. Nope. That's the hood right there. With the numbers on it. That thing is wrecked. Interesting. What we need is not here, unfortunately. Look at the exhaust. They got all weird. Yep. Nothing that we need is found here. On to the next one. So I ended up leaving the other junkyard because I didn't really have what I needed. And now I found another one at a different junkyard. It's a green one, but it doesn't really have what I need either. I heard they have a black one on the lot, and I'm looking for that one because that one has the hood and it has a couple other things that I need. So let's go check it out. So I'm out here looking for, you know, some more car parts for the Fiesta, and I came to the back of the junkyard and it just ends. Like there's no fence, no nothing. It's literally a big old 30-foot drop, I guess, and then there's like water and bridges. Like there's like main streets crossing right there. That's like a water line, and then across there's like a mining company working. So it's crazy. There's just ends, just cars stacked on top of each other. That was pretty crazy that they don't even have a fence. Like someone could literally obviously transverse that, the lake and all this stuff, get parts, and then just go. So just interesting. Figured I'd share that with you guys. Let's continue looking for Fiesta parts. So, where was that car I was looking for again? I think I got a little bit lost. Look how big this place is. This is one junkyard here in Phoenix. There it is. It took me a while because it has no front end. Looks like the hit was over here. Let's go around so I can show you guys the Fiesta. At least how I was able to realize it's the Fiesta. Look at that. It's right there. You have no idea how long that took me to find. So they're gonna be getting some parts off that car for me. So yesterday we found quite a bit of stuff at the junkyard. Got some good deals. So the hood I couldn't find anywhere. I ended up just going to Ford, seeing if they had one in stock, but they didn't. So we have to order it. That one should be here tomorrow. Got it for $260. I did find one at a junkyard actually, but they wanted like $450, and if I wanted the hinges with it, it's like $500. I was like, I can get it half price at the dealer brand new, so that's just what I did. I don't know what's up with the crazy markup on the parts. Apparently they sell them and people pay for them, not knowing that you can buy them from the dealership brand new OEM for way cheaper. Why you always need to go check the dealership first before you go spend your money on some used parts from a crash car, because you can get ripped off pretty easily. The next thing I got was the horns. I got those for like 10 bucks. Front crash sensors, those are the ones that go on the crash bar, and those are the ones that activated the airbag. So once those are activated, most of the time they're useless. I don't know what it is inside them that just clicks and it just stays, I guess. You gotta replace them, and that's typically what my guy that resets the airbag lights says. So bought them just in case. Gonna replace them anyways. Got those for 10 bucks because, you know, we got a little package deal. The steering wheel airbag, that's a come up. That's pretty good deal. I got it for 60 bucks. Airbags are expensive, so I didn't really check the price on those, but 60 bucks, I was like, it's cheap, so why not? Got the knee airbag. That's the one that goes underneath the steering wheel. Pretty much what it does is it protects your knees from smacking. Got that one for 60 bucks. A little frame piece, kind of like the part where the crash bar goes. It was a little bit mangled, so I wanted to just chop it off, and I'm probably gonna weld it on and replace it just so that part's perfect, so we don't have any issues with the crash bar fitting or being misaligned. Found one of the top AC lines that got busted. It's not really busted, it's there, but it's all bent up, so I might as well replace it. Got it for 22 bucks on eBay. For like a 20,000 mile car. I got the AC dryer, which is completely missing from my car, which I didn't even know until I saw the diagram, the schematics of it. That I got it for 23 bucks, so that was cool. The hood hinges, got both hood hinges for 10 bucks. That was another package deal, so that worked out. And then the passenger side mirror, which is the one that's all busted up, got that one for 60 bucks. That's also a pretty good deal. The radiator support I had to get from the dealer because I couldn't find it anywhere. That was $131, which is not bad, you know, it's kind of average for core supports. So let's see what we can find on the website of the parts we need directly from Ford, and maybe we can just order them from here. So the other parts I needed were the driving belt. That part, you know, I could obviously get at any place, but I wanted to get the Ford one. The tensioner pulley, there's like a front pulley that got broken in the accident, so I'm gonna replace that one. That was 23 bucks. We got a hose assembly. It's like a hose for the radiator that got messed up, so it's like leaking a little bit, so we're gonna replace that. This tube assembly is one of the AC lines that also got mangled up in the accident, so that one's $83. And then this one that says hose, that's also an AC line. That one's 37 bucks. And then we got the hood latch. The hood latch I couldn't find, so I'm gonna go ahead and order that new as well. 71 bucks, coming out to a total of another $273. So up to now, with all the parts that I have, all the listings and stuff that I need, I also need the cowl. I think that's gonna be like $70. So we're probably gonna be up like 1,200 bucks in just parts right now. The hood just came in. That was actually pretty fast. The core support's looking all level. I do need to The car is running great. Obviously, you guys can tell it's from a silver Fiesta ST, which we converted into an R5 rally car.